My friends, I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to this episode of the Outdoor Gear Review. What I have here today is the OneTigris Down Camping Blanket version 2.0. I've been testing out this blanket since July, and now I am ready to share with you all the pros and cons that I have concerning this product. With this down blanket from OneTigris, this is very similar to many down blankets that are out on the market today from other companies. In fact, OneTigris has done very little here to distinguish this from other products. With that being said though, the quality of this blanket is excellent, and it has a lot of pros for you to consider, which we will talk about in this episode. It would be fair to say that this product and many of the other products that are similar, they are very much trending at the moment. These lightweight, compressible, down, inexpensive blankets have become popular within the outdoor space, and there's many reasons why that is. If you go back in time and take a look at my preview, I went over every single detail concerning this product. In this episode, I'm not going to do that. I will touch upon the most important points, but the primary focus of this episode is my review of this product. I'm going to give you all the information that you need so you can make a decision about this product, whether or not it's right for you. With that being said, let's go ahead, open this up, and take a quick look at it. Then we'll touch upon the stats real quick. To start off, everybody, you do receive a storage bag with this down blanket. On one side, you have a buckle. Then you have a draw pull. And from here, you can pull out the blanket. As you all can see here, this is the top side of the blanket. You have the black accents in the corners, you have the logo up at the top, and you have 3 snaps at the top of the quilt, and you have 3 corresponding snaps at the bottom. I will talk about the purpose of these snaps in just a second. This here is the inside of the blanket. This material is different than the outside. Speaking of which, the lining here is a 300T polyester, and the outside material is a 20 denier ripstop nylon. As far as the insulation goes with this blanket, it is a 600 power duck down fill. When this blanket is stored, you can get this smaller than 12 inches by 6.5 inches, and the weight is 1.5 pounds. According to OneTigris, the temperature rating is between 46 degrees Fahrenheit to 77 degrees Fahrenheit. I can tell you that this is incorrect, but in a good way. More on that in just a second. As far as the colors go, there's a Ranger green and olive green, and there's also a Coyote Brown color. As far as cost, retail is $70, but at the time of filming, you can pick this up for $60 on Amazon. Something else you need to know about this blanket is that it comes in 2 sizes. This is the medium size. There's also a large size. I will talk more about it in just a minute. There is also a first generation version of this blanket. Price-wise, it's about the same, but supposedly this is more comfortable and the materials are softer. Otherwise, there's virtually no difference. With this product, it was designed to be used inside of a tent, inside of a hammock. You can use this as a blanket, as a quilt, and it can be worn as a poncho or a cloak. That's what the snaps are for. With those quick stats out of the way, let's move on to my review of this product, starting with the pros. So the first pro right off the bat is quality. The overall quality of this is excellent, especially for the retail price. Even better so for the Amazon price of $60. This is a very well-made blanket. There's no issues when it comes to the threads or the seam work. As far as the insulation goes, very little has come out of this blanket. Every once in a while you will see just a little bit of a feather popping through, and you can just grab it from the other side and pull it back in. No big deal. At no point in time after using this product have I woken up covered in feathers, and that's a good thing. Let's talk about warmth. The company claims 46 degrees as the lowest point, but I have pushed this all the way down to 40 degrees, regular clothes, and I'm talking about just wearing a shirt with pants and socks, and I'm perfectly comfortable, all the way down to 40 degrees. Now, of course, take that with a grain of salt. It doesn't mean a whole lot. I run hot, everybody's different, so between 40 to 50 degrees is a realistic temperature range for this product. And I have to admit, that aspect did surprise me concerning this blanket. It is very, very thin, but yet it does a good job of lofting up. This blanket is quite warm, especially when you consider like the weight of this and also the size of this. 1.5 pounds, 40 degrees, $60, that's very impressive. Before you run off and purchase this product, I need to say this. Staying warm at 40 degrees can be difficult with this product, and that's because of size. I will talk more about this in just a minute. For a 40-degree blanket, this is impressively lightweight and also compressible. Speaking of compression, the compression bag is very good. It's also large enough to easily get the blanket back into it. As far as the materials go, I like them quite a bit. The outside features a water-resistant treatment, so you can spill just a little bit of water on it and it will be repelled. On the inside, the material is very soft and it feels good against your skin. As far as the value goes for this product, for what you're receiving for $60, it makes a lot of sense and it's very fair in my opinion. In addition to the points that I've mentioned already, primarily the size, the weight, the compressibility, and also the warmth, take those factors and what you have here is a great add-on for your existing sleeping bag. I'm talking about cold weather conditions. You can add this to your setup and you can easily add some warmth to that sleeping bag. For that purpose, it works very well. Those are the pros that I have for this blanket. Now let's focus on the cons. The first con that I have here is the fact that this blanket is somewhat small. I've mentioned at 40 degrees, it can be difficult to stay warm with this, and it's not because it's not warm, it's because of size. Because this is so small, so narrow, you could try to wrap yourself up with this to stay warm, but yet there's a draft, and it's because it's so small. I really do wish that I purchased the larger version of this. That's especially true when I'm camping around 40 degrees. At that point, I would like the larger blanket. When it's warmer out, the smaller blanket works just fine because I don't need to be wrapped up tightly. I don't have to worry about drafts. Next, everybody, as far as the design of this goes and the features, I feel like the company could have done more with this. You have the snaps there so you can wear it like a poncho, like a cape. Those aspects do work, but it really does feel like that was tacked on at the end and not well thought out. Personally, I would like to have seen the company think about a way that you can seal up the foot box so that your feet stay nice and warm. Or come up with a way that you can zip this up. Or maybe it's a draw pull at the foot box. The company could have put loops in the corners so you can use this as an underquilt. There's a lot that the company could have done that they didn't do that they should have done. That's a mouthful right there. But seriously, there's a lot that the company could have done to this product to really make it stand out amongst the other down blankets that are out on the market today. Unfortunately, they didn't do any of those things. So what you have here is a nice version that's very comparable to the other down blankets that are out on the market. If the company would have thought about this product just a little bit more, they could have come up with a very impressive blanket hybrid, quilt hybrid sleeping bag. But they didn't do that. Hopefully they will with version 3. Speaking of which, I would love to see a zippered perimeter around this so that you can zip this up. That would take this product to like the next level. Put a draft block in front of the zipper or behind it, it doesn't matter. But that really would take this product to the next level. This blanket is so lightweight, a zipper would not make a difference. I tell you what, that is something that we could do. Now that is an interesting idea. Right there you have it, everybody. Those are the pros and cons that I have for the down blanket version 2 from OneTigris. All in all, I like this product. I do wish I purchased the larger version, as the medium size is just too small for myself, especially in cool conditions. Do consider that yourself if you're considering this. For cooler conditions, you will want a bigger blanket, and that's especially true the bigger you are. OneTigris calls this version here the medium size and the larger version the large size. The medium size here is 6.5 foot long and it's 4.6 feet wide. The large version is 7 foot long and 6.7 feet wide. The medium-sized version costs $60 on Amazon, and the larger size is $100. For this agenda-free review, I am done. Make sure to sound off in the comments down below. Share your thoughts. What do you all think about this blanket? Is this something that you would personally consider? If so, which size would you get? The smaller one that you see here, or the larger one? Before you go, make sure to hit the thumbs up. It does help the channel quite a bit. Everybody take care, be well, strength and honor.